Welcome to Business Finance 345. This is Professor Hassey. I'm your instructor for this class. I know most of you in this class. We're all seniors in this class, so you're coming to the end of your academic career. And our class is designed to get you prepared for the real world in personal finance. Again, as I said, my name is Rick Hassey, and we'll be having this class on Monday and Wednesdays at 7:40 in the morning. To about 9 o'clock, 9:15 on Monday and Wednesday mornings. This is a mandatory attendance class. If you cannot make class, you need to let me know that you cannot make class. You don't have to give me the reason, just have to tell me you're not going to be there. You can do that via email or text messages per the information in our course syllabus. So I want to welcome you all. This is a great class. I look forward to this class every spring. This class is designed for the senior, for students who are beginning to end their academic career. I know some of you might be going on to graduate work, but on the whole, this is for you to get prepared for the real world of managing your finances, your personal finances. And that's what we'll be talking about in this class. This introduction video is a course introduction, but I will be doing a video every week on the weekend prior to our week to introduce the course topics for the week and get you prepared for class that upcoming week. So you will be getting a video from me every weekend. Posted to Blackboard and an email with the link giving you the topics that I'll be discussing and what you need to prepare for that specific week. This course is made up of not only business majors, but we have arts and sciences, we have kinesiologists, we have social sciences, we have biology majors, we have English majors. That's why this course is designed for the senior, not for the business administration major. It's designed for the senior to get you prepared and ready to go to manage your debt, to manage your equity, to manage your life going forward financially, which is very important these days, especially with all the craziness going on in the markets these days. And we'll talk a lot about that in our class. So as a preparation for our class, I'd like to show you a brief little video to prepare you for personal financial management. Here it is.
There's a misconception that to be good with money, you need a lot of it. Not true. What you need to be good with money is everyday management. Whether you're planning for yourself or for your whole family, there are 3 basic steps you can take to make the most of your money. 1. Create a budget. 2. Set savings goals. And 3. Tackle your debts. When put into practice, these steps can have a big impact, not only on your monthly budget, but on your overall financial future. One of the first steps to better money management is to create a budget and stick to it. This might sound simple, but you'd be surprised how few people actually do it. You can think of your budget as your guide to reaching your financial and personal goals. If you have trouble covering all your expenses each month, a budget can help you avoid overspending. That's because your budget can help you see and understand exactly where your money is going and whether or not your spending is in line with your personal goals. The next step is to set savings goals. With your budget in place, building your savings will be that much easier because you'll know how much extra money you have each month to allot to your goals. One of the best savings goals to start with is an emergency fund. Building up an emergency fund to help cover unexpected expenses like a sudden medical bill, major home or car repair, or even a job loss can help you avoid going into debt when life throws you a curveball, which it will. Instead of borrowing money to cover these emergencies, you'll already have the money saved up, and this could end up saving you a lot more money in the long run. Start by building up 3 months' worth of expenses as a goal. Once you've established an emergency fund and are living within your budget, you can then figure out some long-term savings goals. Whether you decide to plan for your retirement, or save for a home improvement, college, or even a well-deserved vacation, you'll be better able to set aside some money and have a timeline for reaching your goals. The third step is to tackle any debts you have. First, as you're working to pay them down, you'll probably want to stop adding to the debts you already have. The less debt you have, the easier it'll be to get out from under it. It could also be helpful to know what your debt is costing you each month. Once you know how much your debt costs, you can create a plan that helps you reduce it and eventually pay it off. The sooner you get started, the more money you can save. It's worth noting that managing your debt and your savings go hand in hand. For instance, if you have a debt with a very high interest rate, it may make sense to focus on paying it down at the same time, or even before you build your entire emergency fund. As you make a plan to tackle your debt, setting target goals can help you stay on track as you actually see and feel the progress you're making. These 3 steps are the basic components of money management, and it's easy to see how they can work together. By keeping a budget, you'll know what you have available to accomplish your savings goals and tackle your debts. Having an emergency fund can help you avoid adding any new debt. And occasionally checking in, reviewing your budget from time to time, can help you set long-term savings goals, like a down payment on a home, as your priorities and circumstances change. Now that you have an understanding of the basics, why not take the next step? Being smarter with your money, learning new tips and techniques, can help you today and down the road.
Okay, that's a good little kind of a goofy introduction video, but it gives the basics of our course: how to plan, how to manage your finances, how to manage your debt, how to manage your assets. And to do that, you have to manage taxation, you have to manage insurance, you have to manage careers, all kinds of things. And that's the subject of our class and the various topics from week to week, as you can see in our class that we'll be covering. And it's all in Blackboard, it's all ready to go. One of the things I'd like you to do for our class on Monday is to look over our syllabus if you've not already done so. It's in Blackboard, and I've already sent you an email with the syllabus attached. It gives you our link to our class on Monday and Wednesday mornings, gives you a link to our office hours, student hours on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons if you need to talk with me about it. It gives you a link to our YouTube playlist where we have all our videos located, and we'll talk more about that in this first week. And it gives you the overall plan and what we're going to try to accomplish, and all the resources, the grading systems, the attendance, everything that you need to know about the class, our textbook. And also, most important probably to all of you, is our schedule. When we'll have our quizzes, when we will have no class, you'll probably like that, when our examinations and papers are due, and all kinds of things. So we have a lot to go over in this class, but a lot to help you manage your financial resources. And we'll be using that through our Blackboard. Remember, we are still in the pandemic. The university's accessibility to rooms and buildings is non-existent this semester, so we have to use Zoom, and we will be depending on Zoom and Blackboard as a way of posting work and communicating with me, your professor. And here is our Blackboard site set up for us. It's called Personal Finance. Again, there's another link to our class in the mornings, our textbook, and then in the course information area, there's all kinds of information, our schedule, our syllabus, again, more links, a picture of yours truly, all set up for the pandemic, probably just as well. I have an ugly mug. And then just some biography information. We also have our links again in Zoom links, and this is where I'll post our class recordings. I will be recording every class, so if you miss anything or if you want to go over anything, you can go back and look over our recordings of every class. In our discussion forum, if you have any questions or things you want to ask me, you can post here, and I look at this file every day and answer any of your questions outside of class. But the most important thing probably be our course content. And this will give all the weeks. I have all the weeks set up for our class and all the topics we'll be talking about. You just click on the individual week for like week 1. Here's our agenda that you've just seen at the front of this video. And there's a review of the textbook, a PowerPoint on the textbook, a PowerPoint of my lecture in class on Monday, and all kinds of information and some review problems that we will look at and discuss over the course. Every week is set up like this. You just go to course content. If you want to look at week 2, our topic is money management, and so on. So the whole class is already set up and you can go ahead and look what we're going to be covering and notice all the various topics, money management, taxes, financial services, credit, consumer protection, financing housing, home and auto insurance, health and disability, financial planning, investing, retirement, career planning, all kinds of things to help you manage your lives better. Because trust me, when you have your financial affairs in order, and even though you're probably going to be in debt quite a bit throughout most of your life, as long as you understand the debt, can manage the debt, know how you're paying off that debt and managing your finances, you don't have to worry about that. And as you probably know from any personal experiences with your family or friends, managing money can be a real pain. And the more you deal with it, not be in denial, understand it, the better off you'll be throughout all your life. And that's going to be my aspect of teaching this class. This class is designed to help you deal with the hassle of managing money. Because up to this point in time, a lot of you I know have been working, but now you're going to be off working full time. You're going to be paying off student debt. You're going to be buying a new car. You're going to be saving for a house. You might be saving and going to graduate school. You might be thinking about getting married. You might be thinking about getting a car, all things involving money. And that's what we'll be talking about and concentrating on in this class. So I look forward to working with all of you this semester. Here I am there, just so you don't forget what I look like. I look forward to working with you, and we'll and we'll see you on Monday morning at 7:40. I know it's early, and I appreciate you taking this class. But remember, this is an attendance class, and you need to let me know if you're not going to be there. I don't have a problem with that, but I just, as long as I know who's not there. I also would appreciate it if you would turn on your cameras for class. That is not mandatory either. It just helps me relate to you and see what's going on out there. And I know it's early in the morning, and if you don't want to put your camera on, you don't have to. But I will be calling on you, all of you, at some point during a class, and asking you to comment, asking you to give some opinions about your own history in financial management or your families. And so be on the ready for that. This will be just not sitting in the darkness of the internet and hearing me spiel for an hour or two every twice a week. You will be engaged. You will be participating in each class and at that ungodly hour. So buckle up, get plenty of coffee available, get plenty of tea, have a good breakfast, get some rest. I hope you enjoyed your break over January, and I look forward to working with you all uh, this coming Monday morning. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.